Cancer, welcome to the channel today. This will be a general reading for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Cancer, I hope you're having the best day possible today. Let's get your card shuffled and laid out and jump into your reading. All right. Let's see what messages come through for you today. All right, what do we have for Cancer? What do we have for you today? All right. What can we tell Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Cancer, your underlying energy for October is the Nine of Swords. Cancer, what do you have on your mind? This is sleepless nights. This is anxiety. This is a lot of worry. What's going on? Let's see how this plays out for the rest of your reading. See if we can figure this out. Get you some direction. See what's going on. All right, Cancer. In your current energy, you pulled the Strength card. This is a good sign for you considering your underlying energy of this Nine of Swords, this anxiety, this sleepless night. So you're currently sitting in an energy of inner strength. So that inner strength will help you deal with that and pull through whatever this that's troubling you. All right, Cancer, what is your challenge for October? The challenge is the Ace of Swords. So this is some potential struggle you may have on getting clarity in the month of October. What's your underlying motivation? For your underlying motivation, you pulled the Eight of Pentacles. This is perfecting your craft. This is hard work, diligently preparing for something. We're going to see how all this plays out throughout your reading. All right, in your recent past, you pulled the Page of Swords. This is a card of curiosity, trying to get information or keeping an eye on something or someone. So in your recent past, it looks like either you were trying to get some information about something, you were curious about something or keeping your eye on someone, or either someone was keeping their eye on you. Let's see. Was at the top of your mind? What are you thinking about, Cancer? You pulled the Eight of Swords. This is feeling trapped, feeling like there's no solution to something, that there's no way out. But if you look at this card, the swords are to the left and right of her and behind her, but there are no swords in front of her. So this is basically a mental feeling that there's no way out, when there really is a way out. If she step forward and trust her inner wisdom, because she can't see because she has the blindfolds on, then she would know that there's definitely a way out and a way forward. So I think that has a lot to do with this Nine of Swords. That's your underlying energy. This is probably what's stressing you out, and you have on the top of your mind, you're feeling like you can't figure out a solution to something and can't find your way out. But trust me, there's a way out. It's a thought process that there's no way out, but you can find a way out of this, whatever this is for you, Cancer. And what's coming in the near future, what's coming towards you, you pulled the Ten of Swords. So this is an ending. This is a painful ending. Sometimes the worst of what we think can happen, you know, in our mind process. And I go back to this Nine of Swords that's keeping you up at night, that's keeping you stressed out, that's giving you all this anxiety. So coming towards you in the near future, the worst is over. The worst possible outcome that you could have thought of, maybe it did happen, but whatever this is coming to an end. So that's the end of it. Let's see. What's your likely approach to this situation? For that, Cancer, you pulled the Emperor. This is you taking control. This is you regaining your power and moving forward with strategy and determination. Let's see, what's in your external environment? What are your external influences? For that, you pulled the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior that's been through a lot. All these 8 wands behind him, these are battles or actions that he's been through. This is really the card of perseverance. So in your external environment, there's an opportunity for you to keep going, keep pushing. You're almost there with whatever this is, and this is an opportunity to persevere. All right, Cancer, what's your advice from Spirit? Your advice is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a nurturing, intuitive, caring energy. This is someone that you can go to for advice, that really you can rely on, them really having your best interest at heart. So this is Spirit's message to you to trust and seek out this person, this intuitive person, this caring and nurturing person that will have your best interest at heart. Or this could be advice directly to you to take your own interests as a priority, to look after yourself, to care for yourself, to nurture yourself, potentially. So let's see, what's the potential outcome if you follow your approach of this Emperor and taking charge, taking control, and regaining your power? The potential outcome in that case is the Three of Swords. Now, the Three of Swords is typically a card of heartbreak, of sorrow, of potentially a painful realization of something. So if you follow your current approach or your likely approach to really power up and to take control of the situation, I'm getting a feeling that it's really not about the pain and the suffering and the painful realization. I'm feeling that it's really about healing this and finding the strength to move past this painful realization, whatever this could potentially be for you. Now, what happens, or what's the potential outcome if you follow Spirit's advice to nurture yourself, care for yourself, or seek out potentially this person that's very caring and nurturing, that's going to be able to tap into what's going on with you and give you the best advice that's the best for what's going on with you, the best for your heart going forward. If you take that advice, then the potential outcome is, see, for that you pulled the Hangman. This is you taking time out to really gain a whole new perspective on how to move forward with this situation. Let's see here. Let's see, Cancer, I think I want to pull some clarifiers on what exactly is going on here that's keeping you up at night, got you stressed out, thinking that there's no way out. Let's take a look at that. All right. What can we get for Cancer and this feeling of being trapped when they're not actually trapped in this situation? This is some sort of a mental block. Let's see. Okay, Cancer, for that, we got you pulling the King of Wands and the Two of Cups and the Five of Cups. Okay, what I'm getting here for some of you or someone really specific, that it looks like this is potentially an issue within a relationship with this King of Wands. This is someone who's very inspirational, that really takes charge and makes decisions based on their passions. And it looks like potentially there was a partnership here, a strong connection with shared values that you had with this King of Wands. But it looks like, unfortunately, you have a focus here on a loss. Potentially things didn't work out for you with this King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands energy is an energy. This could be male or female, but it's basically that energy of that really dynamic person that makes decisions based on their passions. And it looks like potentially you're spending a lot of time focusing on the loss that was involved here and not realizing that there's potentially joy going forward. He's focused on these three spilt cups, these empty cups. And behind him are two full cups. And cups are emotions. Cups are intuition. Cups are subconscious. But in this case, I'm really getting that this is really a deep emotional situation. And it looks like you're potentially spending time feeling trapped in this energy. But you're not really completely trapped in this situation that's on your mind. I know it's difficult because of the loss involved here. But remember, there's opportunities ahead for emotional fulfillment. There's opportunities ahead for happiness. And based on your current energy, of the Strength card, this deep, internal, powerful strength, you can do this. You can get yourself out of this. You can find your way forward out of this mental trap of continuing to focus on the loss here. And again, if you follow Spirit's advice to nurture yourself, to care for yourself, or potentially get the advice of someone who is very nurturing and caring and really can tap into your feelings and listen to what they say, and they've got some really good advice for you, then you're going to gain a whole new perspective. From this Hangman here, this is about gaining a new perspective on things. And more than likely, whatever this sorrow and whatever this loss is, you're going to heal this Three of Swords. You're going to move beyond this Three of Swords. Yeah, and I can see that your challenge for October is really getting clarity. See, with this Ace of Swords, this is that aha moment. This is that gift of realization, that clarity. So that's what the struggle is. That's why you have all these swords. Yeah, Cancer, there's so much swords energy here on the table for you. Your underlying is all this stress and being up at night. The top of your mind is the Eight of Swords, mentally feeling trapped. Your challenge for October is really getting the clarity that you need to move forward. But all that's coming to an end. This is going to be over. This is what's coming towards you. It's the end of all of this. And you're going to really get a whole new perspective on this painful realization, this loss, whatever it is that you've been focused on emotionally. And you're going to be able to turn this around and see these cups, this happiness that's going to be available for you in your future. Cancer, let's get an oracle card for you before we wrap up your reading today. See what other messages we can pull for you. I think I'm going to use the Sacred Destiny Oracle and pull a couple cards. See what other messages we can get for you here, Cancer. All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What can we tell Cancer? What messages do we have for Cancer? What additional messages do we have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising? All right. Let's see what we got. First message out. Wonderful. See, your first message. Healing chaos. Healing is coming ahead for you in October. What else do we got? Blessings. All right. Happy endings for you, Cancer, in October, because you're going to heal all of this. And you got blessings. And you got blessings coming your way. Like I said before, this Three of Swords, this painful realization, this heartache, you're going to heal it. You got the strength to heal it. And you're going to nurture yourself or get nurturing for someone who really cares about you. And you're going to move past this. And your blessings are coming to you. And this chaos is going to be healed. All right. All right, Cancer, I appreciate you stopping by the channel today, and we'll see you next month.